wanted to get something out to folks that out there in the investment and shareholder and Hi, I'm Tim Hassett from Cool Technologies. I'm the CEO of the company, and we're here today at Craftsman Industries in Missouri, and we're here today to demonstrate to you mobile power generation. And I want to thank Mark Steele and his entire team, for allowing us to come out and show this to you live and to their customer base here today as well. We got a terrific new partnership with Mark and his team. We're going to be pushing product through to their customer base out there, as well as I'll talk to you about what we're also going to do in other markets, out in the market base out there into the sales force. But first, what I want to do for you is demonstrate mobile power generation from the truck. And what we're going to do is power up a full 53-foot trailer out here, which is powered normally by a 75 kilowatt generator that's built inside of the front end of that, which is the same size as this generator that you're looking at as a tow-behind generator. Now, this tow-behind weighs 6,000 pounds off this trailer, and the same technology output we do for 1,000 pounds right off the truck here. So what we'll do first, we'll walk you through and we'll power this thing up here, and then after that, we're going to walk you through Cool Technologies a little bit and how we're taking this product into the market and driving orders and revenues this year in 2017. So Chelsea, we're going to now power first here. So Mark, Corey, go ahead and let's power it up. And you can watch it here live as we go to power through, okay? Now what Corey's doing here in the truck is, what we're going to do is, you'll see on the screen, the powering up mode and all the different screens that he'll go through in the startup phase, and that as well with the power gen. The power coming from the truck here today as well is a full generator panel that you would normally get in your whole tow behind here at 6,000 pounds, and now at 1,000 pounds you get all the same feature function benefit, but now that you have it on a mobile power unit that you can drive and go any place, anytime that you want. Set. So there you have it. What we did right here was off the vehicle, taking that 53-foot trailer, and we powered that up through mobile power generation. Instead of using a tow behind, or what's inside there. Now, what it means to the Craftsman industry customer base out there, normally that's a power-on industry and experiential vehicles all the time. But what that means now is the space and the weight savings that go on out there, as well as they're able to sit there and dream about the power that they can get now, where they were power limited before with the space that they have. Because we can sit here off of the mobile gen and go up to 200 kilowatts of continuous power out here in a 3-phase and then the single-phase mode out here in the power that we've got. So it's a big, very big deal out there. So from their customer base standpoint, as they come in here later, they're going to be able to see this demonstrated again. But what they'll get to see is all the savings that they've got in space and weight where they can now populate that vehicle, as well as other things that they may want to set up on the outside. Now to Cooltech and for the customer base also that we're targeting, that we also want to help and bring through and expand that Craftsman as well. As you start looking at the utility industries, the telecom industries today, if you experience a power outage in your neighborhood, they come out and they're out there for hours upon hours trying to repair that. Well, with 125 kilowatts on chassis mobile, they could then turn around and plug into the grid, repower about 45 to 50 homes in that little area out there continuously while they're trying to sit there and figure out why the power went down. So it's a very interesting ball game for us out there. The same thing in the telecom, when you'll see these bucket trucks that are out there, they talk about that these are hybrid vehicles. What's really electric only on that vehicle when you see one is the bucket that goes up and down. It's not a hybrid vehicle, it's actually just the bucket that is electrified going up and down out there. So with our system though, that you can sit there with that, you'll have a no idle option that you can put on here as well that can be battery operated from underneath. It'll also, you can use solar off the top to operate that anywhere with 12 kilowatts of stored power. So 4 to 6 hours of operating. Now one of the things that means to the utility industry, today they cannot do, as you know, except for an emergency, maintenance at night. But if you sat there and ran off of battery power silently off of this system, now they could actually schedule and do maintenance at night at the same time. So when you flip that, Judson, if you'll flip to the next slide here, when you look at that, the company itself, we've got 6 patents and now a 7th patent that was just issued here recently into the marketplace out there. The company itself is built on heat removal, and what that means is we've got thermal patented technologies that allow us to pack more power into a package of a motor and generator or other componentry out there to give us low cost, power dense power out into the marketplace out there, smaller than what you could do except for in liquid cooled machines. We got 3 different kind of silos that we're going at as a company right now. In the mobile generation market right now, it's a large market for us out there. When you look at the annual spend in mobile power is $12 billion a year. The generator market out there, depending upon the numbers that you look at, are between $20 to $26 billion, and they're projected at that to be about in 2020, 2021. And then the last is the water and wastewater, where we've taken our thermal technology and we've already implemented it into submersible dry pit motors, where you have to either liquid cool that machine from an outside source or use the effluent to pump through there to cool that properly. We get rid of all the claptrap and mechanical add-ons where you can get rid of the liquid cooling and use our thermal technology through our heat pipe technology. In the mobile gen is where we're focused on and what you're seeing today. And we just see the opportunities out there immensely in the US and globally when you look at readiness to serve and disaster relief. But another thing that's really key also is when you look at from the military aspect as well out there. Normally in the military, if you've got a tow a generator behind you, that vehicle that they've got out there, they need that to be mobile and agile, right? And if you're towing 6,000 pounds behind you, you can't turn the corner too quick, you can't do a lot of different things. Having this underneath from a military aspect sits there and now allows that vehicle to be mobile and agile, but it also allows it to have more payload from the military aspect as well, where they can bring more ammunition and other things that they could do, an extra 5,000 pounds of payload when you look at that out there. And that's the same for disaster relief, and that's the same for the utility and the telecom industry, and even the contractor industry, as well as you look at the forestry industry, that the folks that come around, they're trimming your trees out there. There's other things that they have to do, especially when it's disaster relief, right? You've got to get out there, you've got to clean up the mess, but you have to have that power as well. Flip me. So weight comparison, we've talked about that, right? And I said we could go up to 200 kVA. You know, 200 kVA is about 10,000 pounds out there. We're under 3,000 pounds to deliver the same power in 3-phase and single phase and do it mobily, any place, anytime, anywhere. We've also got an option where on the back of the bed, since now you've got full access to your bed, now you can tow other things, like a mobile desalination unit, where you can take with the mobile power on there and bring and get potable water. We created a division down in Florida of Cool Technologies with our ultimate power truck down there. And we got a guy down there by the name of Dennis Campbell. Now Dennis was the founder of Biker's Dream, and he built 110 units across the United States out there. And Dennis is chomping at the bit as we sit here and partner with Craftsman to bring trucks out there and get them upfitted out there to take them out into the marketplace as well. Because if you look at the waterways, we're down in Florida, and you look at Louisiana, Texas, all the ports. When the hurricanes hit, the tornadoes come up through Tornado Alley, first thing you see is all dispatching of emergency first responders and the utility industries. With mobile power, you can turn around with mobile power now and start powering up neighborhoods immediately. You know, other places where you can use that, think of the movie industry, right? I'm streaming to you live right now. There's a lot of camera power, but when you're shooting commercials, shooting movies, they bring tons of tow behinds. For all you folks up in New York, next time when you see them shooting a movie, or in Chicago, look at the number of tow behind generators that are out there that they have to bring on site to tow those, right? They got to have power to power up all the cameras. Now you've got it mobile wherever you want to go. So a lot of different silos for us on revenue streams that are out there. Flip me again. When you look at, we've got some really great examples, because I personally have gone around 6 to 8 months trailing, talking to, climbing across trucks out there and listening to that voice of the customer, the guys out on the street. They're actually operating those trucks. So when we sit there and we sit down and want to go talk to the bodybuilders and the upfitters, the folks that are out there, the NAPIs, the Altechs, those types of people out there, and look at how we do a paradigm shift for them out there, or give them value add to their end customer out there. We've heard what the customer has got to say, and they want power mobily on there, exportable power. I mentioned a few of the upfitters that are out there, but there's a plethora of out there in the marketplace, as well as a lot of the bodybuilders that are out there for the emergency disaster relief as well. But as we push forward, the nice thing about our partnership here with Craftsman, we can bring customer bases in here, and Craftsman can do a one-off of any kind of truck, which is very unique and different. And the capabilities that they've got are endless they just got a great engineering team here as well, and a great workforce out here, and they produce what you're looking for. You know, you come to this factory here, it's just like a big toy shop in one sense for you, because they can build with what you want for your imagination, and we can power it mobily instead of towing it behind and stationary. Last one here that we've got is, we as a company, we've looked at the utilities, the oil and gas, the services, and the construction industries. And if you look at the installed base, remember that this system, it can go on new, installed base, and used truck as well. So completely brand new trucks having it upfitted onto, or the installed base that's sitting out there. And there's a massive installed base that's sitting out into the industry. So, you know, we hope that you enjoy and see this video here. But the other thing is, pick up the phone and give a call to Cool Tech. The number's out there on the website. Go to the website. We'll be having this video recreated out there on the website again. And I want to thank Craftsman again, and Mark Steele and his whole team, for what we've got here with them. And we'll see you soon out in the marketplace. Thanks.